It is my pleasure to introduce our staff guest speaker for today's closing ceremony, Agent One Herbert.
Good afternoon, EXO, CMC, and distinguished guests. I'll try to keep this short and sweet as possible because I know the students are eager to get with their friends, families, and loved ones. Firstly, I want to say it's an honor to have been voted as the guest speaker for class 085. For those who don't know, the class gets together at the end of the curriculum and vote for the best instructor. Choose me. For the graduation, let's go first. The sailors of class 085 have been through a lot in the past 72 days of coursework. Let me give you some insight on what these sailors have been through on a daily basis. Depending on the day, it will start with early morning PT. Then after that, morning routine. Then they will come to the schoolhouse and listen to lectures from the instructors. Then have a few hours of practice before the practical application test, and then a written test depending on the day. These can be very long and stressful days, but they persevere. With this daily routine, the curriculum may have seemed like a blur, but let me tell you what I have seen. From my perspective, as a Team 8 instructor, I have seen undisciplined, timid, and nervous individuals grow and evolve into competent and confident medical professionals. Now it's time for the next part of your journey. Some of you will go on to follow on training of becoming lab techs, dental techs, and other schools. Some will go overseas to destinations like Okinawa, Japan, or here in the US like Camp Pendleton, Corpsman, Virginia, Camp Lejeune, in North Carolina. Some will serve on the hospital ships, the USNS Mercy and the USNS Comfort, and some will serve at the Navy Reserve Center near their hometown. Some of you will enter into the Fleet Marine Force and be attached to units to serve alongside United States Marines. Where you serve is not important, but how you respond when someone yells "doc" or form up to administer care with the life-saving skills you have learned here at hospital courses. In closing, remember that you are now joining the most decorated grade in the Navy, a long and proud history of men and women doing what they had to do in order to save others. Today, you join a hospital corps, a history of 125 years and counting of exemplary service. Please join me in applauding the graduates of the 085.
Thank you, Agent One Herbert. I would again like to invite family and friends to take photos as we present each student with their graduation certificate. Please hold all applause until all names are called.
First row, attention. Right, face. Forward, march.
You guys please come up, take pictures. It's okay.
Agent 2 Carpenter Zachary, NMTSC Fort Sam Houston, Texas. H.A. Lacey Morgan, NMRTC Fort Smith, Virginia. H.R. Barker Torres Crystal, Surgical Technician C School, Fort Sam Houston, Texas. H.A. Altius Jean, Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, Bethesda, Maryland. H.R. Antonio Leonardo, USNS Mercy, San Diego, California. H.A. Areola Alexis, Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, Bethesda, Maryland. H.R. Avilas Nick, NMRTU, King Bay, Georgia. H.A. Blankenship, NMRTC, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. H.N. Brennan Daniel, FMTV West, Camp Pendleton, California. H.N. Brown Brian, FMTV West, Camp Pendleton, California. H.A. Cargill Carl, FMTV West, Camp Pendleton, California. H.N. Cook Devin, Aerospace Medical Technician, Pensacola, Florida. H.R. D'Antonio Cheyenne, Aerospace Medical Technician, Pensacola, Florida. H.N. Edwards Gina, NRTU, Jacksonville, Florida. H.N. Elmhar Rodell Jr., NMRTC, Fort Smith, Virginia. H.R. Evans Ladavir, NMRTC, San Diego, California. H.A. Flores Jesus, General Assistant, School, Fort Sam Houston, Texas. H.R. Frausto Aileen, Surgical Technician C School, Fort Sam Houston, Texas. H.R. Gagarin Aiden, Medical Technician C School, Pensacola, Florida. H.N. Peter Denzel, USNS Mercy, San Diego, California. H.A. Harold Jett, Fort Belvoir Community Hospital, Virginia. H.N. Hill, Austin, NMRTU, Yuma, Arizona. H.R. Iglesias Marie, Laboratory Technician C School, Fort San Texas. H.M. Carr, Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, Bethesda. A.J. Kevich, Maxim, NMRTU, Naval Station, Norfolk, Virginia. H.N. King, Rachel, NMRTC, Bremerton, Washington. H.R. Laredo Isaac, FMTV West, Camp Pendleton, California. H.A. Luna Yvette, USNS Mercy, San Diego, California. H.N. Matthews Chad, FMTV West, Camp Pendleton, California. H.R. Montanio Ellis, Surgical Technician C School, Fort San Houston, Texas. H.R. Palmer Juana, USNS Comfort, Fort Smith, Virginia. H.A. Pure Drone, NMRTC, Pensacola, Florida. H.A. Rabu, USNS Mercy, San Diego, California. H.R. Reasoner Ford, NMRTC, Pensacola, Florida. H.M. Achilles Perez, USNS Comfort, Fort Smith, Virginia. H.R. Robinson Joseph, Laboratory Technician C School, Fort San Houston, Texas. H.R. Rodriguez Brianna, USNS Comfort, Fort Smith, Virginia. H.N. Roll Jacob, Laboratory Technician C School, Fort San Houston, Texas. H.N. Sanchez Miguel, USNS NMRTC Guam. H.N. Sauter Tyler, NMRTU Annapolis, Maryland. H.R. Schultz Joseph, NMRTC Camp Pendleton, California. H.N. Safika Iboga, NMRTC Bremerton, Washington. H.R. Selva Marlin, FMTV East Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. H.N. Senior Julie, NMRTU Jacksonville, Florida. H.R. Stevens Argene, USNS Mercy, San Diego, California. H.R. Taylor Lexi, NMRTC San Diego, California. H.R. Thornton Zion, FMTV West Camp Pendleton, California. H.N. Trapp Larry, Laboratory Technician C School, Fort San Houston, Texas. H.N. Waring Tristan, NMRTC Pensacola, Florida. H.A. Wayne Bryant, Laboratory Technician C School, Fort San Houston, Texas. And H.R. Zamora Rojas Eduardo, FMTV West Camp Pendleton, California. Please join me in giving the newest hospital corpsman a round of applause. All hospital corpsmen, past and present, please rise for the hospital corpsman pledge. Graduates, attention. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself.
I solemnly pledge myself.
Before God and these witnesses.
Before God and these witnesses.
To practice faithfully all of my duties.
To practice faithfully all of my duties.
As a member of the hospital corps.
As a member of the hospital corps.
I hold the care of the sick and injured.
I hold the care of the sick and injured.
To be a privileged and sacred trust.
To be a privileged and sacred trust.
And will assist the medical department officer.
And will assist the medical department officer.
With loyalty and honesty.
With loyalty and honesty.
I will not knowingly permit harm.
I will not knowingly permit harm.
To come to any patient.
To come to any patient.
I will not partake of nor administer.
I will not partake of nor administer.
Any unauthorized medication.
Any unauthorized medication.
I will hold all personal matters.
I will hold all personal matters.
Pertaining to the private lives of patients.
Pertaining to the private lives of patients.
In strict confidence.
In strict confidence.
I dedicate my heart, mind, and strength.
I dedicate my heart, mind, and strength.
To the work before me.
To the work before me.
I shall do all within my power.
I shall do all within my power.
To showing myself an example.
To showing myself an example.
Of all that is honorable and good.
Of all that is honorable